Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. So we're still in Chapter 5. We finished our battles last time, I believe. We did finish them, right? I don't think we have any more. So I think we're moving on into the rest of this month. And I'm not really sure all of what we're going to get done this month. But today's episode won't get to the mission, I don't think. Guess we'll just have to see. We're actually closer to the mission than I thought we were. Okay, so we got some instruction to do today. Okay. Yes, let's work on his faith a little bit. And the training will take care of his other two skills. Okay, Ignatz, what do we want to help you with? Yeah, we'll start with all of our main characters who have full motivation and then see where to go from there.
It's fun.
Okay, Hilda. We'll help you with that a little bit, because it's not exactly a talent of yours. We may stop working on authority once we get her to a C. Just because she's so bad at it that it might not be worth our time to continue down that way, but I do want to get her to C, just to get her some better gambits. But, I don't know, I'll have to think about that. I'll definitely have to think about that. Okay, so are we gonna make you the heavy? Looks like it. Looks like that's the plan, anyway. We need to look at certifications as well today, I think. Well, the end of this week, I suppose. Okay, we don't really need to worry about Anna. Which one do we want to help you with? Let's help you with Faith.
Thanks for...
We'll kind of bring them up together a little bit. And her reason is definitely further along at the moment. Okay, the only people we have left have half motivation. So let's do Lysithea, and then we'll pick one of the DLC characters. Oh, nice. Good job, girl. We'll help Constance.
I could... Professor.
Sorcery is my natural talent, so it was inevitable that I'd choose to be a warlock. It's not easy, but no need to fear. I will never tire of studying reason. And what are you doing? Reason... Oh, yeah, that's what you're doing already. In fact, we could update her goals. I think we left her on only reason because she, Oh, host a tea party. Let's go, Leonie. Okay, she likes Angelica tea and the 4-spice blend. So we have Angelica. Let's go with
Thanks
that.
for inviting me. That looks delicious. I think this might be my favorite tea.
Okay.
Thanks. Hot, hot, hot.
You got this, Leonie.
Yeah.
You seem different? Relaxing at the sauna? View from the bridge. That one I had to guess on. Wasn't able to look that one up quick enough. A word of advice, maybe? Yep. Okay.
See. Don't throw away anything that's still usable, okay? I'll take whatever you don't need.
Nod. Perfect tea time.
thanks for the tea. Invite me by again sometime.
You got it, girl. Ooh, we probably got supports to do, don't we? All right. And we got the charm.
Good enough, Professor? I see. Not as hard as I thought.
Yeah, a bit more skill never.
Mastery is within.
Well done. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, Sedith.
Impressive. Thanks.
I know. Tell me more.
Appreciate it.
I'm the best.
Your performance surpassed my expectations.
Oh, the roster retrieval. A detailed roster of the Officers Academy has been stolen, tracked down, blah blah blah. You know you may find this useful as a resource in your work as an instructor. You'll prevent it from going missing again, I trust. Now, how do we use this? I'm assuming that is something we can use. Now that you have the secret roster, hints will be displayed for lost items. Oh. Okay. You can check the roster by pressing the X button while speaking to a unit. Weird. Your intuition can be tapped once during a tea party when you've chosen the wrong words. Okay, this is all new. That's interesting. Alright, let's start with supports. Oh yeah, looks like we're gonna have a few. Okay, Claude and Cyril.
Hey there, Cyril. You're working hard as usual.
Nah, just doing my job.
Rhea herself gives you your daily tasks, doesn't she? The church employs a lot of people, but not too many of them can claim they get to speak with the Archbishop every day. You should be proud of yourself. She clearly values your work ethic.
Hey, is that everything you wanted to say? 'Cause I'm kinda busy here.
Actually,
Damn.
I was hoping to ask you about Rhea. There's so much we don't know about her, but I thought maybe you...
Ooh, he's fishing.
Yeah, I know more about Lady Rhea than anybody. But why should I tell you anything about her?
Ooh, and he's defensive.
So cold. Think about who you're talking to.
Huh? What are you to me?
Almiron.
You don't know who I am?
Of course I do. You're Claude, house leader of the Golden Deer.
That's not what I mean. Well, never mind then. Tell me, don't you ever miss your homeland?
So I'm getting the vibes that he's Almiron. I think I can safely assume that. Now, is there more to what he's trying to say to Cyril right now? That I don't know. But I am intrigued.
Elmira?
Yes, Elmira. Judging by that expression, I'm guessing you're not terribly homesick.
Life was a whole lot harder for me there than it's ever been around here. My dad and mom both died in the war, and there was nobody there to look after me. The king, he didn't do anything to help, so I had to survive by being smart. I had to stop being a kid real quick.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault.
Regardless of whose fault it is, I'm still sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't even know that an acquaintance of mine was suffering. And sorry for asking a tactless question about your homeland. I should have known that it was likely to bring back bad memories.
Nah, I get sad or mad when I think about it, but I'm used to it, so I don't mind any.
I see that. Even still, I apologize for being careless.
Okay, well, thanks, Claude. If the King of Elmira was like you, maybe things would have been better.
Does Claude have a relation with the King of Almira?
Maybe the king's not a bad person and just had other stuff to worry about. But that's not much of an excuse.
If I ever meet the King of Elmira, I'll give him a stern talking to on your behalf.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. Bunch of things to get done.
You really are on the other side now, aren't you? Huh. Well, if nothing else, it's good of you to turn a blind eye to me.
I
Interesting.
don't know what that means, but okay. Bye, Claude.
Yeah, Claude was fishing for something there. He really, like, You've really gone to the other side, huh? That's an interesting line. That's a really interesting line. Dude. Alright. Claude and Balthus. The last one was really good.
Hey, Claude. Care to pick up where we left off? I got some time to kill.
You'll have to kill time on your own, I'm afraid. My calendar's full at the moment.
Ah, don't be like that. You're not afraid I'm gonna expose your true identity, are you? I would never. Besides, my own bloodline isn't so lofty that I can get away with something like that.
I bet your father would just love to hear you say that. And the Albrecht family is from a distinguished noble house, so I'm not sure what you mean.
Not as distinguished as you would think. And my mom wasn't born a noble.
Ah, the plot thickens. So, your mother was a commoner then?
In a sense, but it's complicated. Listen
Interesting.
up, and I'll tell you a little story. You know Kupala, yeah? Those folks have been living in the mountains of Fodlan's Throat for ages.
I know it well. Tales of that place were carried on the wind to where I grew up. Here's my favorite. In a land surrounded by tall mountains, untouched by civilization, lies a hidden village. The people who live there, the mystical Kupala tribe. They say that an ancient and powerful bloodline runs through their veins to this very day. Don't try to find them, people say, or you're liable to get hexed. Or so the tale goes.
So is his mom
That
Kupala,
part
maybe?
was probably added to spice up the story a bit, but even so, there's certainly a mysterious lot.
They don't leave their homeland too often, so it's only natural that strange rumors would arise.
And your mother, is she really some kind of Kupala princess or
Okay.
something?
Not a princess, but she was born and raised there. She left, got lost, and was rescued. By my dad. Ah, he fell head over heels for her. Made her his wife. That's when her troubles really started.
Did your father tell anyone where she was from?
Of course not. But it didn't matter. She was still a stranger of questionable lineage. The family treated her horribly. That eventually led to them splitting up and my dad remarrying.
That's not an uncommon circumstance for a noble house. Where is she now?
With nowhere else to turn, she went back to Kupala, even though my pops tried to convince her to stay.
I'm guessing you two left for much the same reason. Too hard to put up with the foul treatment, right?
That's part of it. If my mom had been Fodlan nobility, my life would have been very different. So, what do you think? Did I drum up some empathy? After all, half of your blood comes from...
I hear you, Balthus.
Kupala?
Can't say I don't empathize, though our circumstances are pretty different.
Half of your blood comes from Almyra? He may be referring to Almyra, although he could also be referring to Kupala as well. I lack critical information. Alright, let's continue.
So you admit it then! I knew I was right about you. My instincts are second to none.
Your instincts, right. Look, if it makes you happy, you just go on believing whatever you want.
I'll do just that. Say, Claude, it'd be a shame if your true identity was exposed, yeah? A real
Uh-oh,
shame.
here it comes.
I'm thinking you better set up a meeting between me and your mom. She was my first crush, after all. I had it bad for her back
Oh
in
my
the day.
god.
I'm still haunted by the fact that I never had the chance to tell her.
That's bothersome.
Yeah.
And that aside, you do know that time didn't exactly stop for her, right?
Not a problem, pal. Age is beauty.
Balthus. Dude, you dog. I love you, man. That's great. Age is beauty. Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm glad we're going through theirs.
To find the analog of your beauty in nature, I can turn only to the lily. Only that flower is so sweet and so delicate as to approach your loveliness.
I mean, the guy's got
Now
lines. He
look at these
just
soft, delicate
has that
fingertips you have.
haircut.
It is as though they could blossom into fragrant lilies before my very eyes.
If you're so wild about flowers, why don't you try a flower shop?
Burn.
Oh, wow. That was... I'm sorry I saw that, but I am so glad I saw that.
Oh, did you not realize? I was only testing
Uh-huh.
her. Any woman who is taken in by such simple flattery is ill-suited to my noble disposition.
Sure, Lorenz.
Oh, okay, I'm glad you explained it, because I thought you just got rejected. Just flat out, no way to make yourself feel better about it, rejected. And the reason, your nobleness, is because that is really not the way you go about hitting on a girl.
Teach him, Sylvain.
Oh, is it not? And I suppose you consider yourself an expert on the subject.
Pay attention, kid. Maybe you'll learn something. When I saw you, I just had to come over and say hello. Because finding you here feels like fate. Maybe we could go get some tea. Get to know each other better.
I think you must have mistaken me for someone else. Someone who cares. Please excuse me.
Oh, these two together is hilarious.
Exquisite. Simply masterful. When is the wedding?
That's weird. Girls usually fall for that speech. You must have spooked her.
To think that the noble House Gautier would be blessed with such a graceful and charming heir.
Please. I'm a much better heir than a self-important failure like
Ooh,
you.
now they're pulling out the big guns.
This is not worth my time.
Damn.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
And the rivalry begins. This anime rivalry will go down in history. Raphael and Hilda.
Who is it?
It's me, Raphael!
Oh, Raphael! I'll get the door. What are you up to? Oh, whoa! What an enormous crate! And look what's in it. Crystal vials, shiny rocks.
And I got this too!
Oh, what a splendid flower. And so fresh. Hey, wait a second. Is that for your sister?
Yeah, I finally got my hands on something cute, just like you suggested.
That's so nice. But wait a second. Is this that flower from Fodlan's throat?
Of course! I had to run to make it back in time. It was a lot farther than I thought.
You ran all that way? And while we're on the topic, aren't these all Myron crystals? Such fine carvings on them. They must be the work of a true artisan. It couldn't have been easy getting your hands on these.
I figured I should follow your advice. You know more about what's stylish than I ever could.
Well done. I'm sure your sister will be pleased. All that's left is to make that necklace.
Yeah, about that. I don't know how to put it together. I've spent so long trying to figure it out that the flowers have started wilting.
Oh, poor Ralph.
There are only a few nice ones left.
Huh. That's not good. I could try telling you how to make it, but you can't afford to lose any more flowers. Oh, all right. Looks like it's Hilda to the rescue. I'll take it from here.
Seriously? You're really gonna help me?
Sure. I make myself things from time to time, and this is definitely easier than teaching you how. But you owe me for this. I expect to be paid back.
Don't you worry about that. I'll find something really nice to pay you back with.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you want to be in debt to Hilda. She'll work you to the bone, man.
It couldn't have been easy finding all these trinkets. He must really love his sister.
He does.
Still, older brothers can be so dense.
Okay. So, Lysithea and Leonie.
Hey, I'm about to take out the trash. Got anything you want me to take? How about these? Just some old study notes of mine.
Wow, that's quite the pile there. You sure it's all fine to throw away?
Of course. It's all safely stored in my brain now. If I concentrate, I can access any of it with ease.
Why am I not surprised? I wish I had even half your power of concentration.
Okay,
Me too.
here we go.
Ugh, this is pretty heavy. Well, it'll be a good workout. Oh, but you were telling me not to take my training so lightly.
I would kill to have a photographic memory. My memory is so bad.
Still, can't hurt to get a little exercise in. I'll just take it at a run. See you later.
Literally. She just runs.
What is it, Lysithia? Was there something in that pile of paper you wanted to hang on to after all?
No, that's not it. There's just something I want to say to you. I'm sorry for saying your way of doing things was inefficient. You've clearly grown plenty strong, doing things as you have. Not to mention, multitasking and training in that way surely presents interesting challenges.
Well, sure. But if everyone has their own methods, then your methods aren't wrong either. All you did was share them with me, so there's no need for apologies. Still, it's probably beyond me to imitate your levels of focus and concentration. How do you even manage to throw yourself into only one thing like that?
I haven't much choice. I can't waste even a single moment.
I can understand that. I'm sort of the same way. I hate feeling like I'm not getting enough work done. Anyway, you should just do what works for you. You've got something you want to achieve, right? That's why you feel pressured to study so hard.
Yes.
Then focus on what matters to you. Leave the rest to people who have the time for it. And hey, if you need any heavy lifting done, you know where to go. The way I see it, it's all training.
You know, Leonie, you're so kind, so strong.
Whoa, what's with the compliments all of a sudden?
I was just thinking what an incredible partner you'd make. Really, you've got all of the perfect qualities.
What?
I'm not simply saying that. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
She's making a move.
You're making me blush. What a strange way to compliment someone.
She's a strange girl. Alright. Whoops. Winston is knocking my microphone. He's sitting in my lap right now. And I can't get him to hold still. There you go, buddy. Now I'm petting him, so he's happy. Okay, Yuri. What is this, Balthus? Yep, Balthus and Yuri.
The Myrmidon.
Ha! Suit yourself. My gut says the odds are in favor of that mercenary. He's clearly a seasoned
Oh, they're, what are they doing? Doing fights down in the catacombs?
Yeah. Right when I open my big mouth, he goes and loses on me.
I win. Again. Had enough, Balthus?
Isn't he an enough dad?
Damn you, you've won every round. The fights are rigged. Admit it. It's the only explanation.
Of course they aren't. It's not like we're playing for money. We wouldn't be so foolish now. You're the one who started this silly game anyway. So out with it. You lost. Spill the beans.
Well, at least he's not playing for money.
It has to be juicy, though. Something that leaves you a bit vulnerable.
Why did I agree to these stakes? If this losing streak keeps up, you'll know an awful lot about me, pal. Let's see. Okay, got one. A few years back, I went toe-to-toe with the bird beast in some ancient ruins.
This one again? You obliterated the ruins, and the Lord who found out put a price on your head. You've told me 1,000 times before.
A good story bears repeating, yeah? But it seems I'm all out of anecdotes. How about I take my shirt off and let you look your fill instead? 2 full minutes.
He is bi.
As if I'm interested in seeing your sweaty torso for the umpteenth time.
Umpteenth.
If you're fresh out of stories, then I have a question for you.
It's a regular move then.
About your crest.
Hit me where it hurts, why don't you? Is this your idea of negotiation?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'm simply curious. Tell me, how did you come across such a rarity? To my knowledge, nobody within House Albrecht has your crest.
Why ask what you already know? You've got your own rare crest, so I'm sure you figured it out.
Okay, so it's nobody else has the crest in that house, so it's not a house crest? Is that what he's implying? Which means that it would have come from that, oh, I already forgot the name. The Kupala, or whatever it's called. Where his mom is from. Which totally makes sense. I think we actually heard that, right? That, like, they hid away some of these crests from these 4. And so that totally makes sense. That must be where it comes from.
Unless you think the goddess gave us these things while we slept. Wait, do you?
Hey now, I'm the one winning the bets, so I'm the one asking the questions.
Got me there. Hey, look! The next round's starting. My luck's about to turn around. I can feel it.
Somewhere in the
Let's
DLC
do
they
you a
talked
favor
about
and
the
call it
hidden
good
away
here.
town, didn't
No
they?
need to embarrass yourself further, friend.
Even if I'm terrible at this, I can't walk away during a losing streak. I have my own sort of honor.
All right, bosses. Check out those two myrmidons.
The two who were eating together earlier. Huh. Who knew they were opponents?
I kinda figured. Thoughts?
That one's pretty beefy. Quick on his feet, too. Clearly a seasoned fighter. His opponent's okay, but a bit showy. Compensating for being newer at this would be my guess.
Mm-hmm. So, make your choice.
You're gonna lose.
First guy, no doubt about it. You can see from a mile away that he lost. Wow, that was quick.
Not everything is as it appears. For example, were you and I to go at it, perhaps you'd bet in favor of yourself over me, and you'd lose. I'd use my cunning to ensure my victory, by any means necessary. Maybe I'd slip something into your food, level the playing field. You see now?
Dirty Yuri.
Point taken. I'll keep that in mind for this next one. Gotta put that great advice to the test, right?
So, Yuri, do you slip anything in any of those guys' food? Hmm?
Ever the bold one. It seems we must continue these games until you finally concede.
He did make a point to say that it was the two that were over there eating together. I think Yuri poisoned one of them. Wow. Rude. Alright, Balthus and Happy.
Scampered up to me, hopped in my lap, and scarfed it all down in one bite.
That sounds terrible.
I was looking forward to that sandwich all morning, and then she scurried off like nothing happened.
Happy has a hard life.
Alright then. What do you feel like doing today?
Why'd you sigh like that?
It's not a problem, is it? I could tell you were holding back a real monstrous sigh yourself.
Yeah, don't sigh.
Figured I'd get one out for the both of us. Felt great.
Oh, I see. Must be nice, sighing whenever you feel so inclined.
Oh, why not try taking a deep breath whenever you feel a sigh coming on? Trick yourself out of it.
I tried that once. It went okay at first, but then I had to exhale.
Right. Guess they're too similar for that to work. Does that mean yawning is a no-go too?
I'm pretty bored right now, so maybe we'll find out.
Damn, Happy.
But I don't yawn very often, to be honest.
Because you sleep when the sun goes down and wake when it rises, yeah?
Yep, that's been my routine for a while now. It's easier than contending with a full day of boring stuff.
Come on, everything has its quirks. I don't think I'd call anything in this wild world boring.
Really? Because you don't seem to take much interest in your own future.
Ooh.
That's not very nice, is it? We really aren't all that different, you know. I'd wager you haven't given too much thought to tomorrow either.
Quiet. Don't pretend you can see through me. This pointless chatter has made me even hungrier than I already was. I'm off to the dining hall.
Just wanted the gal to relax for a change. She's as prickly as ever.
I'm loving getting to know these new DLC characters. Alright, I think that's everybody. Okay, so we need to look at some certification stuff. So, let's see. Who has mastered what they're already in? Anybody? So let's see, intermediates, yep, a level 10, okay. You've mastered what you're in, so Lysithia, it's time for you to do a certification. Definitely a mage. No chance of failing this one, so may as well just do it. Indeed. So, Lorenz, what are you gonna need to go into Dark Mage? Okay, you're gonna get 100%. I think we're taking him down the Dark Mage path. So it's Dark Mage, and then I think it skips this one, right? But then in Master... No, there's definitely one in Advanced class, right? Maybe we just can't see it yet. That's fine. He's going to be going down that path either way, so... Okay, Marianne, you can go into your new class now. Let's go ahead and do that. She's already taken the exam, so we just need to reclass.
I guess I'll...
Okay, Yuri, we're gonna let you go through Fighter. We're gonna save before we do this because it's only a 66% chance. Yep, put it on a new line. And let's give this a shot. Nope, he failed. Okay, so we're gonna do a reload. The one that we really want is in the next set of classes, which is the Brigand. When they get that one, I forget the name of the skill, but it's really, really good. It gives like a +6 in strength when you initiate combat. And yeah, that one is a really good class mastery. But we do get a +2 strength from doing, is that called Brigand? Fighter, not Brigand is the other one we want. Okay. So, Yuri's not going to be able to class that right now. That's fine. You're classed into Myrmidon already. Okay, cool. So we switched you because you finished your class. We could... No, I considered this last time, but I need her to continue using magic. Yeah. I mean, maybe we could make her a soldier. She could probably use a spear for a while. What is her strength? Never mind. 9 to 21? What? Hot damn. Why is her magic so high? Like, that seems abnormally high, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't tell me what the bonuses come from. Dang, her magic is crazy high. Here's a 17. Where is Lysithia's? 17. Wow, Constance. I don't know, I guess I just didn't realize that her magic was that damn high. Okay. Well, we checked on all of our certifications. Looks like we are good to move forward. So I suppose we're going to explore and work on some stuff. So I think that Byleth needs to work on some axe. So that Byleth can go through the Brigand class as well. Okay, so axe. Weren't we working on something else? We were working on fist for Caspar. We got that to C. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I missed this one. Nice, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna save real quick, one more time. I'm gonna go and find Caspar. Let's see, where was he? So I think he's fist and something else. Why did I miss so many items? Unused lipstick. That would make an ideal gift for a young lady. It probably belongs to someone who likes wooing women. Okay, so we need to get that to Sylvain?
Professor, I'm gonna keep training
until I can beat you. What is his support level with me right now? A C. So, I know I got some owl feathers, but I'm gonna give those to Rhea. What do I think I have a training thing that I could give you. So, training weight. That's probably something that'll give 2.
For me?
Now, I don't know if getting the B rank here actually matters. And the reason for that is because we can't actually view it. So I don't know if it actually counts as a B rank unless you can actually view it. And it's locked behind the time skip. So this may not actually be something that I want to do, trying to get that B. Maybe I just need to work on skills.
You know, Professor, I gotta admit, I'm curious.
Oh, there we go, we got it.
All right, that was easy enough. Come on, we're gonna run this place.
Hell yeah. All right, we got Caspar in. Good. He's one of the ones that's tougher because you can't get that B rank.
I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side.
Even if there's a clear guilty party? Or we can't allow a hero's relic to be stolen. Let's go with that.
What if it's some kind of powerful weapon?
I want one too. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
Okay, let's go to Rhea real quick. Hey, there's some new dialogue. Leonie and Seth have new dialogue.
Yeah. Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. Do you know what's got him so concerned? If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can.
Why don't you ask him yourself?
I did, but he just dodged the question. Still, it's worrying to see him like that.
He's just checking up on his dead wife. You know, no big deal. He's probably just very sad. Poor guy.
How are you managing the Sword of the Creator? No problems? I hope you have not left it lying somewhere unattended or anything foolish like that.
I would never. No problems.
You will need the sword's power on your next mission. I trust you will handle it without much issue.
That's the plan. Yeah, help me with that.
I still have much to learn.
Okay, we need a C in order to get a full 100% on Brigand.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, you will most...
Okay. Take your owl feather.
Oh,
Anything else I want to give you? Give you a couple roses.
You must, however, you will I appreciate. You must, however, you will I appreciate.
Okay, that's probably enough for now. We've got some time still. Okay, anything else I needed to do up here? Perhaps some training. Is there anything I want Hanneman or Rhea to teach me?
I am trusted. You must, however, you will...
Oh yeah, I've got those bonuses from the sauna. Okay. Well, I know that I need to go and do the advice box.
Right.
3 of them, huh? Everyone treats me like a child. Please do something about it. You shouldn't feel pressured to act older. No. None of these are very good. She's gonna hate all of them. Okay, don't feel pressured to feel older was the right one. Words cannot express my disgust with the students here. So many of these fools rely on their noble status or their crest's power as an excuse to shirk their training. You should spar with them. The tea here does absolutely nothing for me. I could send for some supplies from home, but is there truly not a soul in this place with tea fit for a noble? Lorenz. Yes, definitely Lorenz. Go have tea with Lorenz. Okay, let's go and grab stuff from the greenhouse. Golden apple, cool. Okay. Now at this point, maybe I should look at who I want to target next. Ingrid, I think, is probably the next person I'm going to focus recruit. Oh, another item I missed. Someone who cares for horses. Marianne?
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandits' leader who stole the relic is Sylvain.
Yeah, we already know
Hi,
that.
Professor. Did you need...
Whoops, I did not even mean to do that. That's fine, though.
Professor, the thing is...
You could be the horse one as well.
Yes,
there we
that's
go.
Fine. Thank you very much.
Unused lipstick is for Sylvain, probably. And Ignatz. Okay. So wait, how do you get the clue for lost items?
No.
I don't know. Okay, gifts. What would she like?
Thank you very much.
Do you have a sweet tooth?
Thank you very much.
No, I don't think she does. That's okay, though. So we don't have any supports with her. Okay.
Professor, the thing...
Let's see if today we can at least get her
Thank you
to a C rank.
Thank you. Professor, the thing is... Thank you very... Thank you very... Thank you very... Professor, the thing
Ooh,
is...
she's making me work for it. She doesn't really like cute things. Okay, we might just have to wait on that one. Now, we opened up these.
Hello there. This one, yes?
Ugh. I don't want to fish.
I thank you. This one,
but
yes?
I should.
I think this one, yes? This one, yes? This one, yes? I thank you.
Okay, I'll do those ones. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll just buy the 30 from these cheaper ones and get those fish. But yeah, I'm gonna do those off screen. I don't like fishing, but I need fish for cooking,
Turn soon,
so...
please.
Hey, welcome.
Riding boots.
You
Let's
have a
get
good
a pair
eye.
of riding boots for our
A pleasure
girl.
doing business with you.
That's something that she'll like. Legends of Chivalry is probably another one she would like.
You have a good eye. A pleasure doing.
That's all I'm gonna buy
comedy.
right now, though. Also, I can actually sell goldfish now.
This one,
I only
yes?
have one, though.
I
But
think.
hey, that was 500 gold. Bought one of my
Turn
gifts,
soon,
right?
please.
Professor, the thing is... Is this for me?
It is, girl.
Professor, the thing is this for me?
It sure is. There it is. Got it. Okay. Okay, so we finally got that one. Is there anybody else that we should target at the moment? Or stats that I need to work on? So I definitely need to work on Axe with some people. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that, yep, Gilbert's right here. He can teach me Axe.
I may have...
Now, is there anybody else who can teach me Axe? Not Manuela. Our Pops does spears, but I don't think he does Axe. We'll check with him, though. Catherine does swords.
You look to think I cannot. As for them, I hope we find.
And I think fist? Yeah, swords and fist. I could get a C+ in sword. And I think Sedith also does spears.
But she loves...
What do you train other than reason? Bow and horse. Okay. So I think I will do sword with Catherine.
You look to think I cannot. As for them, I hope we find.
I still.
And honestly, I think I'm going to... What does Anna teach? Probably sword, but I don't remember what else.
Hey there, if you ask.
She does teach Axe. There we go. Thanks, lady. Okay, where was Manuela? Hanneman can teach me some reason. Was she by the fish ponds? She might be by the fish ponds. Flame's over there. Ah, she's in the greenhouse.
It's off. Things are.
I think eventually we might be in a flying class at some point, so that wouldn't be a bad idea either. But we do need to work on our magic at some point. We've got a bit before we can use it, but we should work towards that. Let's go do the support.
Will Father never learn? All of these useless letters are only creating more rubbish in the world. Professor? Oh, I didn't see you standing there. My apologies.
Was that a letter you were disposing of?
Oh, that paper. Well, Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father.
Are you sure you want to throw it away?
I understand where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such things. It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
My dearest daughter, Ingrid. Are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. A marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon. Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
A letter about marriage prospects?
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining. I've told you that we've
That
never
wouldn't be the
been
right
very
word.
well off financially. My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance. Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest. I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future.
Sorry,
The
girl.
crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes.
Can't believe he would use you like that.
Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well, which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Okay. Support level B. She might join us now. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, we got our new shops. How much time do we have left? We have 3 more events we can do. And I'm going to do fishing off screen. The event looks like it's what? Golden fish? Is that what it is? Fish of mystery. That's right. Okay. Okay. So, what do we want to focus on here? Or who do we want to focus on here? You know, let's go and talk to Felix real quick. He might be recruitable. Iritsa, what do you train?
There's her face.
Not axe. Okay. Felix isn't here like usual. Oh, he's up in the dorms today, isn't he? Yeah. We're just gonna see if we got the stats to recruit him yet. He's usually one that you can recruit somewhat naturally, and we just got an up in our sword.
Join me for some training. I might.
Rather interested, but we're not quite there yet. Maybe a little bit more in our speed stat and we'll be okay. Or even if we got his first support. Do we have a support with him? Oh, we got Leonie's. Oh, it must be locked. Oh, that's right. I've known this. Yeah, we don't have a single one with Felix. I don't have anything for you. We'll wait.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, let's definitely focus on some of our people. Sylvain and Leonie have one. Sure.
Yeah.
That.
They'd have beautiful red-headed children. Yeah, I don't think those two would do well together, if I'm being honest. Who do I want to make sure is ready for some training? Cyril, maybe? Ooh, a lot of people like that meal. Okay, Cyril, and who do you have supports with? Ooh, we could do Lysithea. Or we could continue working on Claude and Cyril. I think they have one more. I think they max out at a B rank.
This is so good. Can I have seconds?
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact.
Okay, a lot of people liked this one. So, let's see. Let's do Constance and... maybe not. Lorenz and Hilda.
There is no need.
Lorenz and Hilda looks like they got theirs. Nice.
Thank you, Lawrence. You've done so much for me. You've been a tremendous help.
It was but a trifle. Surely there was no small amount of danger, but in the interest of experience, I was happy to endure.
You're so strong that I can't help but feel safe in your presence.
Yes, of course. Although, no matter how much brute strength we bring to bear, it is important that there be a leader on the field as well. Without someone possessed of my sound judgment and adaptability, we would surely be lost.
Surely, yes.
Oh, are you the
thoughts
tactician
exactly.
now, Lorenz?
But,
What is it?
I'm going to keep providing support from the back. You wouldn't mind doing more fighting for me, would you?
Oh, well, physically, I can, certainly. But if you mean on an everyday basis...
I knew you would. You have the generous soul of a true noble.
She knows how to play him.
I'll have to write back home and sing your praises.
Really? You mean to your father and brother?
Oh, yes. I have to write my big brother pretty often, as a matter of fact. He gets upset if I don't. And yet, I never have much to write about. I've been really straining for topics. That must strike you as a terrible nuisance, the idea of me blabbing about you in my letters.
Nuisance? Oh, hardly. Your brother is one of the foremost commanders of the Alliance. I can think of no higher accolade than to have my name passed on to his noble ear.
Then I'll tell him about all your thrilling exploits. Although if you can't help, that's okay too. I'll find something else to write about.
Oh, fear not. I shall show you exploits of a nature more thrilling than you could ever dream. Incidentally, when you write to him, please do not refer to me merely as Lawrence. Please use my full name, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. This will be an excellent opportunity
I love his middle
to advance
name.
the status of the Gloucester name.
What a funny boy.
So easily played. Well done, Hilda. Girl, you're crazy. Alright, let's go watch this Cyril one, and then we're gonna be done. Do I need to reload to get Cyril's to pop up? There we go.
Professor.
I really like the Cyril Byleth ones. They're usually pretty good.
Aha! Found you! You're always nosing around places, aren't you, Professor? It can be real hard to find you sometimes.
Oh, this one's funny. Sorry about that?
No worrying about it. I just wanted to talk to you about a thing today. Do you remember how Lady Rhea asked you to come to the office this evening? Well, she told me that I should come to let you know that today's a bad day for doing that, and you should go and see her tomorrow instead. That's pretty much everything I needed to say, I think. Oh, except to ask you if you've seen Seteth around anywhere.
I haven't. Sorry.
Okay, I'm supposed to tell Seteth the thing Lady Rhea told me to tell you, but he's hard to find.
Do you want me to tell him for you?
Nah, I'll find him myself. But if you see him, then find me, please, and tell me where you saw him, okay? Because then I'll know where he is.
Makes total sense.
I'll be in the stables if you need me. Gotta put out the fodder before it's the next kid's shift. Don't want her thinking I left my work for her to do.
Good guy.
Oh, but if I'm not in the stables and you need to find me, I'll be at the forest up north, because there's a bunch of logs lying around up there.
Okay.
I figure I ought to chop them up, or else someone might trip on a log, or we might run out of firewood. And if I chop, then it'll save other people time.
I mean, I guess.
If it looks like I'm done there, then the quarters need to be swept. So if you see Seteth and you need to find me, then I might be there.
Okay, I'll check there too. Do you need some help? That's a lot of work, man.
Nope, this is my job. I'm not giving it to anyone else because it's mine and I'm gonna do it. Besides, if you help me out, Lady Rhea might give me an earful. I don't know
I don't
why,
think
but
so.
Lady Rhea sure does seem to like you. She's always worried about what you might be doing or not doing.
Is that so?
Oh yeah, not that it's any of my business. Anyways, Lady Rhea asked me to do some jobs, so I'm doing them all. Even some she didn't ask for, but I know need doing, so I'm doing them. End of story.
I mean, you're a good kid, Cyril.
And remember, if you see Seteth around, come find me and tell me where you saw him, yeah?
Totally makes sense. Seems like it'll be tough to find you, though.
Huh? But I just told you where I'd be. If I'm not in the stables, I'll be at the forest. If I'm not, oh, I see. You're right, I'm all over the place, huh?
Yeah.
I don't want to waste your time, Professor, so if you see Seteth, how about you tell him I was looking for him, and then tell him all the places I'll be?
Uh-huh.
Then he can spend his time looking for me instead of you. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. A real good plan. Let's do that. See you later, Professor.
And what Seteth needs to talk to him about. So Cyril needs to tell Seteth something that Seteth is supposed to tell me. And Cyril just won't tell me what that is. Oh, it's too funny. He's a good kid. All right. Well, that's where we're going to end this episode. Off screen, I'm going to do some fishing, 30 casts, and yeah. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.